and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those players getting comfortable and leading the team.
Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, Adrian Hauser. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
This one in the air. Baden has this one sized up. Brings it in. One down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 1-2 here. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Sit down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a pitch. And a foul ball left side. Swing and a pop-up. McNeil on his horse. Unable to catch up, and it gets down. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
No, I didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Sonny Gray. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And he deals. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next offering is downstairs. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And the righty deals. Gets under and pops it up. Arenado drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Queens, top of the second, and now the DH, Alec Burleson. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Nolan Gorman. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Mason Wynn. 2 outs, base is empty. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Wouldn't chase that time. And he walked him.
That's a ball. Take the base.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Now batting Michael Ciani. 2 outs. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the second. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Baden makes the catch, and that is that. So 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, J.D. Martinez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Righty to the plate. Out there to center, settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Now it's DJ Stewart. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie, and he's out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. The pitch.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
With the go-ahead run at first, we're here in the top half of inning number 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. He rocketed that one out of here. And they take the lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. And they get Arenado for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Now he breaks his bat. Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, and the inning is over. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Now at the plate, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one misses. Ball 3. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting it, the third baseman.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. Taylor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner takes off. And that one is lifted in the air. Ciani makes the play.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that one missing low. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Mets lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. On to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That misses, and a count 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez up and throwing. Smith getting loose as well. Hard hit to third. Beatty to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Alonso. And he's saved at first.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
And up next for St. Louis, Michael Ciani. Kicks and deals. That to right. Sizes this one up. Stewart makes the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Number 33, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pickoff move to first. Win back on a dive. Bounced out to short. Lindor gets it to first, and that will end the inning. The Cards leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Citi Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Francisco Lindor. And a 1-1. Lindor swings through that one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Pete Alonso. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And he swings through that one.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They trail in this one 3-0. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jorge Lopez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
The 1-1. In the air, right side. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And here it comes. Runner on the move. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right-handed reliever.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Can't glove it cleanly.
Chase, he's good.
Man, I was expecting 5-4-3 double play off the bat, but I think he just tried to be a little too quick there, especially when you think it's a pretty routine ball to handle. It's really easy to think ahead to the transfer and the throw before you actually bring it into your glove.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. The pitch. That one finds the corner. Going to count 1-2.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
pitch. Into the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Wouldn't chase that time. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo ranging after it. Nabs it. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. The Cardinals trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the fifth. One, two now. Slider misses outside. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one felt good. It's 6-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
On the mound now, Jake Diekman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. The 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now all even up. And another ball. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's ball four.
Now batter, second baseman.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. And now the lefty got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And they'll do it again. Pitch misses there, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for New York, DJ Stewart. And a pitch. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That one misses, and that's ball 2. A wind in the pitch.
3-2.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 1. Second
Dominant
baseman.
performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And now it's even up.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
This one smacked out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Brett Beatty digs in now. And the right-hander deals just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Zach Thompson into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Mets down to their final strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Stays alive. And the pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Now here is Brandon Nimmo.
2-2 the count.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.